morning. Hey guys, welcome to my second ever competition prep vlog. Today I'm going to take you through a full day in the life. Last time I just did a full day of eating, but now I'm going to show you more of what goes on in between. And I am currently 6 weeks out from my first show of the season, and I'm planning on hopefully 2 other shows this year. Lately my carbs have been super high because of the postponements and everything, but now this week calories have taken a cut, cardio's gone up. So I wanted to film a video while I still feel great and I still have a lot of energy. But first I'm going to take this cup of coffee and go sit inside, chill on the couch, catch up on the news, Instagram, all that goodness. And then I'm gonna get some work done at the table. What'd you get there? Down and get a little bit of work done. I am actually a full-time teacher, so right now is my summer vacation, but I create so many side jobs for myself between my blog, now YouTube, Instagram, and my nutrition clients. So I think I'm going to get a little bit of blogging work done right now before I head to the gym at 10:30 to get some cardio done and walk with a friend. Okay, let's talk daily game plan for prep. So right now, step-wise, my goal is to get 11,000 steps a day. That's the only cardio that I have. So I'm about to go to the gym to walk on the treadmill because with quarantine, I've been walking outside and I've developed a pretty dark tan line with shorts, sports bra, especially my sock tan line, as you saw earlier in the video. And so I reached out to the tanning company, Pro Tan, for my competition tan. And they said, yes, they had tricks, but that I obviously shouldn't try to make the tan any worse. So I'm not gonna walk outside anymore, probably until my competition, maybe 1 or 2 times here and there. And then my second goal for the day is to drink 1.5 gallons of water a day. But let's see if we can get to 24 cups of water today. When I say water, I also mean fluid. So coffee, tea, and stuff, that also counts toward my water goal. So I'm gonna be counting those cups of water that I had this morning. So yeah, let's get ready and head to the gym and walk. Side note, as a supplement, BCAAs are a waste of money. I personally drink them for the flavor. Done. I got about just over like 6,000 steps, and now I'm gonna go back to my house to make a breakfast. I practice intermittent fasting, so I don't eat until noon. I've been doing it for 2 years now. It's not a magic weight loss pill. I just don't get hungry until noon now, and it's been a great tool to help me with prep because I'm just so not interested in making breakfast in the mornings. I'd rather chill for a while, get some work done, and then worry about food later in the day. It was really nice to see my friend Lisa. I don't normally walk with anyone, but it was just so good to see a friend after being quarantined, even if we were only just walking on the treadmill together, chatting and catching up. Like, I haven't been social at all since March.
whatever. But gym friends are the best. So headed home now, and yeah, gonna make breakfast. Back home now, but I realized I was talking too much on the treadmill and didn't finish my water, so I'm about to do a car chug.
Okay, so it is about noon now, and I'm getting ready to make my first meal of the day, which I am making breakfast. This morning I'm making blueberry cauliflower oats. In my last YouTube video, I showed you how to make carrot cake cauliflower oats. The process is basically the same, except I use a few different ingredients, and of course I don't use carrots. So I'm gonna get started cooking that right now. Measured out 10 grams of this flavored PBCO peanut butter powder. It's blueberry cobbler flavor, and it really doesn't taste like peanuts to me. It just tastes like blueberry. So I'm gonna add those to my oats in a little bit. See what I have to deal with? Chick-fil-A from everyone. But I guess it's excusable because they brought me a Coke Zero. It's actually totally fine. It doesn't bother me that much, but my oats are cooking. This is the fun part. I like to add blue food coloring. So I use the teal color just to make it fun. Obviously it's optional. Turn the heat off. And then you're going to add the peanut butter powder that you already measured out. There. Stir those in. And then add it to a bowl. For toppings today, I'm going to take this Frosty Pebble American Dream almond butter. They just changed the name, and put it on top of the oats. There are the macros. And it's a brand new jar, so you guys get to see how amazing this looks when the lid is off. Okay, so I'm gonna take the lid off first. If I were in my off season, I would totally lick the lids, but since I'm not in my off season, I'm gonna give it to my little sister. Whoop, you see that? Oh my gosh. Okay, turn the scale on first. And here, I'm gonna stir it up because, oh look, wow. Look at all those toppings. Oh. Okay, and there you have it, a bowl of blueberry cauliflower oats topped with nut butter. Ooh. So this is breakfast. It is now 12:49 p.m. So this is my first meal of the day. A little bit late, but I'm still not even feeling hungry yet. I did want to talk about, I've started in the last week or two taking these Hormone Support Plus pills from One Up Nutrition, because as a competitor, it's usually pretty typical that you lose your period when you're competing. So anything that can help me with my hormones and help me to stay healthy is a good idea. So it's 6 whole pills, so I'm gonna take them and chug them with this water. And yeah, my family did bring me a Coke Zero from Chick-fil-A, so this is a large, so that means it's 32 ounces. So I do count this into my water intake for the day. So after I take these pills, I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then get some client work done. Okay, so it is 1:47 now, and I'm feeling pretty tired, but I realized if I don't do my posing practice now, then it's definitely not gonna get done after my deadlift workout. So I am about to go change into actually my competition bikini because it fits me now, and do some posing practice here in the kitchen. I've got my competition bikini on from last year. This is not going to be the one that I'm wearing on stage August 1st because I've ordered a second one, but I find it's helpful sometimes to do posing practice in the actual bikini. Otherwise, normally I practice in just like my workout clothes or whatever I'm wearing. Yeah, so I'm going to put some music on and get started with this posing practice. so now it's almost 2:20, so I need to get dressed for the gym and head over for my deadlift final workout of the week. I'm excited. I planned out to have some cereal today. I could have added more vegetables into my meal later in the day, true, but I like to have a little bit more carbs right before I deadlift just to help my deadlifts out. So I'm gonna have a little bit less than a serving of cereal before I deadlift. Okay, so on deadlift days, I take pre-workout. I've been trying to cut down on caffeine, so I haven't been taking pre-workout on others days, but deadlifts require pre-workout. So this is Ghost, and it tastes like Sour Patch Kids, which is amazing. And then I got my cereal, so I'm all ready to go. Okay, so I just got back at the gym for round 2. I've got a deadlift workout today and kind of like full body stuff. Just ate my Oreo cereal in the car, and by the time I'm done with my rehab exercises, foam rolling, and warming up, it will have already been digested since cereal is fast digesting. So yes, I did say rehab exercises. I had some pain benching the other week, and I went to see my friend Dr. Jordan Estrada. He's a chiropractor, and turns out it's bicep tendonitis, so he gave me rehab exercises to do. He taped me up, did some work on this area, and yeah, so hopefully I'm good. I can't really afford to take it easy on exercises right now, because since I'm in prep and I'm dieting down pretty hard, if I take it easy or if I rest, I risk losing a lot of muscle in my upper body. So that's not an option right now. So I'm gonna do these and get started. So I just finished my workout. I did a plank at the end there, but I didn't film it. It is 5:15 already, wow. And I have 10,703 steps. Wow, so I am pretty much done with my steps for the day. The goal was 11,000. And yeah, so I'm gonna head home and make some pizza. As far as injury went, everything felt fine except for the dumbbell bench. The dumbbell bench felt a little iffy. So I'm gonna talk to my coach and see if there's something that we can do about that, or maybe it's just one of those things where with enough of the rehab work, it'll get better. Fingers crossed.
Chug time. I think this is gonna make 19 cups of water so far.
Okay, so I'm back from the gym. It is 5:47 already. Where did the day go? Okay, I am going to make pizza tonight. I can't show y'all the recipe because the recipe is from the Flexible Dieting Lifestyle and his ebook. So you can find it in either the Greatest Hits ebook or his pizza ebook. If you don't want to buy the ebook, great news is that he's got lots of free recipes on his YouTube. I'm gonna make a smoked salmon pizza. It's just been a tradition for me to eat pizza on Fridays, and like my family's ordering pizza right now too. So I'm gonna take my creatine. I take 2 pills of creatine every day. And then I've also gotten into the habit of drinking a diet soda while I cook to help get more liquid in, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be drinking water while I'm cooking. But if it's something flavored, I love it. So this is a diet root beer. I really like the diet cream sodas, but with grocery store shortages and everything, I'm working with what's in stock.
So I didn't show you what I put in the dough, but spice-wise, I did everything but the bagel seasoning since it's going to be a smoked salmon pizza. I will show you how I spread it out because I always get questions about how I spread out my pizza dough. So I'm just going to blob it on there. And then I'm just gonna spread it out into a giant circle, like as giant as I can make it. And this also is only a half size of his recipe. This is the Everything Domino's pizza recipe, again from the Flexible Dieting Lifestyle, that's in his greatest hits or his pizza ebook, and I halved the recipe. Okay. And then what I'll do, I'll take a little bit of water, and then I'm just going to sprinkle it on there. And then I poke it with a fork, and you want to poke it with a fork because otherwise air bubbles are going to rise up, and so poking it with a fork prevents air bubbles from forming. So now this is going in the oven, and we're going to make the toppings. So you got your fat-free cream cheese. I'm going to take 40 grams of this, and then I like to add a little bit of lemon juice to the cream cheese, and then some dill weed to give it that authentic like smoked salmon lox pizza flavor. So you're just gonna mix it up, and fat-free cream cheese is pretty tough to work with, but once the fat-free cream cheese gets on top of the hot pizza crust, it'll spread out super easily. And then I'm going to add some cucumbers on top of that. Okay, and then the smoked salmon, which I measured out. Okay, and then I've got a little bit of red onion. And the most important finishing touch is more of the everything but the bagel seasoning. So there you have it, an Everything Domino's pizza base from Flexible Dieting Lifestyle with cream cheese, cucumber, smoked salmon for the omega-3s, and red onion, and then everything but the bagel seasoning. And then I made a side salad with mixed greens, 1 serving. You see 1 serving is giant. I added some carrots and then some spices, so I did more bagel seasoning. And then I love Trader Joe's Green Goddess salad dressing. It is amazing. It's got great macros. The macros, it's only like 2 fat for a serving. Yeah, that's it. That's amazing.
Okay, so this is dinner. I think actually instead of eating at the table, I'm gonna go eat upstairs with my family and watch something. We ended up watching half of the movie The 13th because today is Juneteenth, June 19th, so we wanted to celebrate that. And now it's about 7:51, so I still got food left, and I knew that I would not want to cook extra because last YouTube video when I did the full day of eating, I didn't realize how much work filming would be. So with that in mind, I am deciding to have a Built Bar for a snack. It is now Sunday. I was filming on Friday, June 19th, and now it is Sunday, June 21st, and I have to add this on because I have to address this because it's something that happened over the weekend when I was editing my YouTube video, and I am going to stop supporting the brand Built Bar because I've heard that they've been doing like a giant 50% off sale right now. And a lot of people getting their orders all have bars with mold on them, which is disgusting. And it seems like their customer support hasn't been very supportive, but I think it's just like the last straw. It just kind of seems like this sale that they're doing, the 50% off sale, has just been like an excuse to make money off of moldy products. And so I'm not going to put my link in the bio for them, and I've already taken off like all references to my code on my Instagram and everything. So in the video, I'm gonna eat a Built Bar and I'm gonna show you what it looks like, but just so you know, if you order them, you risk getting a moldy product. And then after I eat the Built Bar, I'm gonna make some pancakes. It's my favorite pancakes ever, the carrot cake mix. And I'm gonna show you my hack for how I get them super fluffy. And then I'm gonna shower, make the pancakes, and then hopefully read a little bit, whatever. Okay, so apparently I wasn't filming any of that, but what I did, I took 55 grams of the pancake mix, and then I added half a teaspoon of this. And I've been adding this kind of like as an experiment, but I found that it's a thickening agent. So it helps to thicken up the pancakes, and I found that they're super fluffy when I make them like this. So I added half a teaspoon to that. And then I added some cinnamon, and that's all that I missed when I wasn't filming. And I did 55 grams because that's what I have room for in my macros. And then what I like to do, I like to add just like a few grams of this. This really isn't necessary. I just have this flavor and I thought, you know, why not? Now I'm gonna add water and I'm going to weigh it so you guys can see how much water I have in there. So I added about 60 grams of water, and I'm gonna stir it up, and then the secret is let it sit. I'm gonna let this sit. Well, I'm gonna shower, so at least 20 to 30 minutes, if not longer. It is currently 8:10, so 20 to 30 minutes. So it is now 8:30, and the batter has been sitting for about half an hour, and you can see it's already thickened quite a bit. It's kind of frothy. And so I've been preheating this pan, and now I'm going to put some spray oil on it and cook up these pancakes.
What you doing, Mia? Are you eating a napkin? Is that what you're doing? Okay, so I'm gonna sit and read in here for a little bit. The book is on my laptop. It's on the Kindle app, so I will be reading on my laptop. And I've got my sugar cookie tea right here, and this will make 22. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and drink 22 now, so that way I won't be getting up to go to the bathroom all night long, which is unfortunately a thing that happens in prep. Okay. And we're good. 24 cups of water. So I'm good on water, and I also already hit my step goal. I'm well above my step goal. I'm at 12,350 so far. So we will see what it is like by the time I'm finally ready to go to bed. Okay, so this is my final meal of the day. I made protein fluff. I didn't show you guys how to make it because I did that in my last video, so you can check out my last video. This is just a cake pop flavor with cake pop flavored protein powder. And on top, I put 10 grams of this sugar-free cake mix, just 10 grams. And then I put on top some of my favorite almond butter ever. Okay, this one was, so they changed their name to American Dream almond butter now, but this was their July limited flavor last year. I hoard this stuff. Last time it came out, I bought 5 jars, which is why I still have like a tiny bit and then a little bit. It tastes like a strawberry milkshake Pop-Tart, by the way. It is like crack in a jar. If you need updates on when that is releasing, be sure to follow me on Instagram. And then I topped it with some sugar cookie toast crunch, which again, I hoarded since Christmas. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this concludes a full day in the life. I have not iced my arm yet, my bicep. So I'm gonna do that now while we finish up here. Okay, so if you liked this video, of course, don't forget to both like and subscribe. And I'm going to link the recipes that I had. So like the blueberry cauliflower oats and the fluff, those are gonna be linked in the bio. And then if you wanted to see full days of eating with the macros, I post those on my Instagram. So there's tons of them with the macros. There's tons of recipes on my blog as well. Just a little background. I've done one competition so far. I did one last year, a year ago last July, but I've been lifting for several years prior. So I like already had like a lot of upper body muscle going in and everything. And now I have been prepping since February 12th. So I was dieting really, really hard, even through quarantine and everything, lifting at home with a pair of dumbbells. And then at the beginning of June, that's when they announced that like all
like most of the summer shows, like all of June, all of July were canceled. And whew, that was like rough hearing like that. My big goal was to go to the show in Vegas at the end of July. One, because Vegas, and two, it was a nationals level competition. And my goal for 2020 is still to go to a nationals competition. So I was pretty distraught. But then my coach and I went on a diet break for a week. So I went at maintenance calories. And then for like the 4 weeks after that, I had like super high carbs, like above 200 grams of carbs a day. And I was losing at a rate of about half a pound a week. More like weight you're losing each week, like the crazier your hunger signals tend to get. So for me, I didn't even feel like I was dieting at a rate like it. I felt fine. A rate of half a pound a week was like coasting. I didn't feel like I was in prep. But this week, my macros got dropped again. I had a low day again this week. And yeah, so it looks like it's gonna start to get tough again. But again, I'm 6 weeks out as of tomorrow. So you know what? This still has been a really good prep, even with Corona and everything. And I realized I kind of make prep a full-time job. Yeah, so I woke up at like 8 a.m. this morning. And yeah, I kind of like fiddled around with my phone until like 9:30. But then 9:30 until I went to the gym, I was working on blog stuff. And the whole day just flew by. But you know, when you're doing what you love, you know, that's what matters. It is almost 11 o'clock at night now. I hit my water goal, I hit my step goal, I hit my macros, and yeah, I just wanted to show you all a day in the life while I still have good energy, while I'm still feeling happy, because I know those tough days are coming. So yeah, again, don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it, and check out my recipe blog and my Instagram for even more recipes. See you guys again soon.